Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. I forgot you guys. Oh yeah, that's right. Glitch is playing Peak right now. Well, he's not playing it right now. I am gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have started this stream hoping that he would be like, "Hey, you want?" I like the last few times that I've done this, where I'm hoping that the moment I start my stream, he contacts me and is like, "Hey, you want to play some Ready or Not?" Because he's done this before, and I'm hoping that he does it again. Because why? Well, you see, he wants to play some Ready or Not tonight, and either they're not letting him out of the hospital tonight, or I don't know. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back. Okay, am I the only one that thinks that this is way too transparent? Like, I can still kind of see, like, where everything is, but like something about it feels way too transparent. I'm keeping this sandwich. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go and get our thing. Um, I'm kind of scared where the Poppin' Pills factory is. Oh, and it's east. It doesn't look like we've been that way, so...
I don't like you. Don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Get the job done.
Yeah. We need a faster way to go places. We're going to the house first. I just realized what I bought. I don't have a crossbow. If it seems like I have more stuff than I did last time I played this game. That's because I do. And no, this is not one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I did a little bit of mine. It's not like one of those Minecraft things where I did a little bit of mining off camera. No, everything I did was still on camera. It was one of the videos. One of the videos that I made. Alright? Alright? I didn't deceive you guys and be like, hey, I'm doing this all off I did a little bit of mining off camera. I've even made that joke before. Being on this channel. Hold on, I need to get rid of this stuff, or else Duggo is gonna march down here to Texas and find me. I'm not willing for that to happen. You wanna know two anime tropes that I do not really care much for? Yanderes. Yanderes and Tsunderes. Which, honestly, I feel like are two sides of the same coin. And somebody's gonna like look at that and be like, Oh, here Panda goes again, where he doesn't understand, like, what people's, like, obsessions are with this stuff. No, no, okay. Look, Yandere's, I'm like, you want like somebody like who may kill you, well, like with you all the time. You want a psychopath that's most likely gonna kill you at any turn? Be my guest, fine. But I I but I'm not gonna do that for myself. All right. I am not. I don't really want that. I don't want that. If you want somebody who, if you want to live with somebody where most likely they might kill you, and there's a very high chance that that could happen, then be my guest. If that's what you want, fine. But I prefer to live. Now, Tsunderes, on the other hand, are more of on the thing of how do I put this? It feels like it's like the stereotype for them only works in anime. It feels like the only like place that it will work is in anime. Because like let's use like the cookie thing. Like it's not a very big one. But you'll see this like you'll see this in some okay. Okay, sorry, I got excited for a moment because I thought it was glitch. Um okay, so the you know the stereotypical like line that it's not like I like you or anything. Once again, it's one of those things where I feel like it would not work in real life. Like, okay, another example would be like this is a very this one actually was shown to me at some point, and I was like, hold on, wait, this doesn't really make sense. Here's a scenario: the person makes cookies, and they give it to the person that they want that they're in love with, but they won't admit it. All right. But then they give it to them. They're like, "Here, take it." And it's like, "Okay, thank you." And then they're like, "It's not like I wanted to give it to you." And it's like, "Do you want them back? Do you want the cookies back? Do you want me to give them back to you? Do you want to give them to me or not? Which one is it?" It's one of those things where it's like, how like is this just like my autism making me just not understand how emotions work, or because I'm not understanding this. Like if this like someone did this to me in real life, my response would be, do you want me to have the cookies or not? Do you want me to have insert this thing that you have given me here or not? Like, I like this gift. Thank you for the gift. But based on what you have just said and the actions that you're making right now, I do not understand. Do you want me to have them or not? Yes or no? Don't call me an idiot because I can't see this. You're the one who's making this difficult to understand. Because if it was the other way around, I'd be considered a jerk. Let's make that very clear. If it was the other way around, I would be the one that was being considered a jerk. I forgot to bring the things that. Wait, oh yeah, that's right. I was doing run and gun. Okay, I already got gunslinger, machine gun. I haven't gotten boomstick yet. I haven't gotten Deadeye yet, which Deadeye is specifically for rifles. We got Gunslinger, which is for pistols, which this SMG counts. Oh wait, there were some topics that I had. One of the this one is one that's gonna sound like I'm offended by it. I'm not. It's just annoying to me. And it's not annoying to me in the sense of like, oh, how dare you how dare you insult me like this. It's more of not really an insult to me, but more of like an insult to the person who is telling me this. Because it just shows their lack of education. Okay, when you go and try and insult somebody, you might want to look at you might want to go and look at them first, alright? Because there have been, like, this has happened on only 2 separate occasions, but both times I'm just like, really? Like, I'm seeing more about you than you're more, I'm offended for you than about myself. Because first time, and it's one specific line, and that is, get a job. Reason why it annoys me is because it really shows the type of person that's like that is like trying to like tell me to trying to insult me. The reason why is because first time this happened, like the guy ended up being chill afterwards. But first time this happened, once again, the guy ended up being chill afterwards. He was completely fine, but he showed up and said, "Grown-ass man playing video games, get a job." About 20 seconds earlier, and I know that the time, every time I tell the story, changes, but you know, if you want to go and see the actual timeline between when I say this and when this guy comes in, you can go find it yourself. It was on a stream. I was playing Schedule 1, and the guy comes in and says, "Grown-ass man playing video games, get a job." And I'm like, not just even, like, over a minute, like, under a minute earlier, just under a minute from before that, I was talking about how I needed to kind of end the stream a bit early because I had to go into work. Stating, pretty obviously, that I had a job. Now, a little bit ago, I uploaded a video that was showing that I was still waking up, and I was still kind of asleep, and I was editing a video. And I was saying that I was wondering why I couldn't see the gameplay, but it was because I just need to shrink my face cam. And I just said that, and that was all. I was like, I might need to get better sleep. And someone just put into the comments, get a job. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't see where that guy was until then. But I was like, this guy has clearly never just took one look at me and decided that I didn't have a job. Decided that I was just a loser who was just unemployed. And the reason why I know this is because he's looking at this on my shorts. If he would have just gone and looked, let me see. I'm not going to pull it up, but I am going to I'm going to take a look. That's my I go to my content, go to shorts. Okay. That was on the 22nd. And about a few days earlier, about a few days earlier, I have a short being recorded at work. Like, that's the thing. A lot of my shorts that you see, if you see like a dumpster behind me, I'm at work. So, the thing is, it's more of like, you're just really more pointing out stuff about yourself than you are about me. Because, like, I'm at work, I make a short, and then a few days later, I'll make another short about me editing, and then I'm just told that I need to get a job. I'm not unemployed. I do have a job. These streams are largely made after I get out of work. Like today, I got out of work, came home, rested for like about an hour. I'm the only one I heard that right. Rested for like about an hour. Then went to the gym. Watched The Chosen while I was on the treadmill, because I don't really know. It's not the fact that I don't know how to use the equipment there. It's just more the fact that there are a lot. Like, I know it's a public gym, okay? It's just the amount of people there is kind of overwhelming, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know how many I'm supposed to, like, there's one specific equipment there where, like, you're sitting down and there's, like, this bar up here and you just, like, pull it down like this. And I want to use that because one of the things is because I kind of want to get my my arms better, because I want to also start doing pull-ups. But and that feels like it's the easiest way to help me with that. But the thing is, I don't know how. One, I don't know what they're called, so I can't really look up like the actual name of it. And second, I don't know how many I'm supposed to do. Like, I think I can figure out how much I'm supposed to carry, how much I can lift. And that part is easy to do. That part is easy to do. It's the how many I'm supposed to do is what I don't know. It's what I don't know. And how fast I'm supposed to do it. This entire stream is going to be done with just one. And it's going to be mostly like me walking to and from. I'm going to do something real quick. Okay. I don't know what that does, so we're going to try it out. You know, we'll keep that. Can I just make honey a lot higher? No. I'm gonna leave it always open. Just wanted to change some stuff. Keep in mind, this is not making it easier. What I just did does not make it easier on me. If I wanted it easier, I would have made the zombies a lot more weak. I'll be back. All right. I'm back. Sorry, the loading screen takes a long time for some odd reason. Always gotta make sure that my microphone's up, because otherwise I'm just gonna be talking, and I'm not gonna at all, because well, it's not that loud. But then if I put my microphone up more, it should be able to be talked more. So yeah. Also, earlier today I forgot, on my way back from the gym today, I got myself some Dubai chocolate, which was being sold at the DK or 7-Eleven, whichever one. Here's the thing. Someone's gonna be looking at me like, why did you get a Dubai chocolate? Those things are expensive for no reason. Now, let me tell you something. It should not be expensive. Yes, you're right. I fully agree. I've had these before. I can see why they're expensive. But they also should not be that expensive. I'm sorry, but I smell a zombie. No. Okay. Okay, so running all the way over. So yeah, I got myself some Dubai chocolate. Because, well, it's there. I get myself, like, the cheaper versions. Like, the smaller ones. Because, well, they are so much cheaper than the $14 ones that you find over at, like, anywhere. I'll open that when I get there. Ah, would you look at that? Call me Simo Haya. Anyway, anyway, back to this. I'm a John Wick because I kill people with a 9mm. Someone was like, well, wouldn't that be Agent 47? To which I say, 47 uses a 45. Not 9mm. He uses a 45 1911. Now, to anyone that's wondering, oh, well, how do you know it's 45? One, it is stated in the lore. Second, there's even a scene in... Okay, I've never really played, like, any of the other Hitman games, like Blood Money, Absolution, any of that. I've only played the... Is this a bunker? It appears that it is. Okay, well, it's a good thing that we're going this way. But like even in one of the games that even like in I think Hitman 3. No, it's in it's in Hitman 2 where you're at like the Brooklyn, not the Brooklyn Bank. Brooklyn Bank. Am I able to talk? Brooklyn Bank? I think. No, wait, no. The Brooklyn Bank is just something I was thinking from Payday 2. No. It's a different. It's a different bank. It's the big one in New York, which probably is the very one I was thinking of. Was saying, but you're in that bank, and there's a specific way where you can go where you impersonate this guy who is am I in a storm or something? Cool. But there's a certain point where he's given like a set of questions. You're given a set of... I almost forgot. Seek shelter now. For what? Oh, I'm in a storm. Anyway, you're in that bank and you're impersonating a guy for like an interview. And in that interview, you're given a set of questions. Why did I just reload slowly? I forgot that this was a feature. Oh, it warms me up as well. I didn't know that. But anyway, you're in there, you're doing you're in there, and in one of the interview questions, you are asked, "What does this look like?" And he says, "Oh, it looks like a man making execution with a 1911 45 caliber, 45 ACP." Which I don't have the key to open it up right now. It's somewhere hidden. It's somewhere hidden. I am not going to say where. But I'm opening up the Dubai chocolate because actually it's good. I actually do like the Dubai chocolate. I do like it. It is good. It's not the best, but it's good. I like pistachios, okay? How long is the storm gonna last? Storm gonna last any longer, or? Let's run. Wait a minute. I know where I am.
Those zombies sure get fired up at sundown. You best purchase something before we close.
You want to know something? I do want to state. Fun Pimps? Thank you. You have made Trader Hugh so much more likable. You have made Trader Hugh so much more likable. Thank you.
Helping the dead stay dead, one customer at a time.
But like you've made Trader Hugh so much more likable, and I thank you. Just thank you for making him more likable. Anyway, what was I talking about before? Oh no, I don't remember what I was talking about before. Okay, you scared me. I thought it was like cooldown commands are now active, and I was like, oh no. But you do have some fun stuff. Actually, I'll take these. I don't like spending a lot of money. Okay? But if I have enough money and I see Dubai chocolate and I'm like, yeah, I can afford that, I'm gonna take it.
Happy trails and happy hunting.
I'll take it. I'm staying here for a bit longer. It's gonna be a bit of a longer thing because Storm is outside. Where's that one line from? Winter is coming. What was it, like Game of Thrones? I don't remember. What does it do anyway? What does this do? Delivers a... Oh, okay. Anyway, what's it called, hold on. I didn't know that they can come in different levels. Is this new? They can come in different levels? Yes? Please. Is there any more around here? Oh yeah, thank you so much, Game Fun Pimps, for making Trader Hugh so much more likable.
I've been drinking whiskey since 5 years old, that is. So don't go pissing me off.
Okay, but he's still more likable than he was. Oh, your bolts. Okay, he's still more likable. He's still a lot more likable than he was before, where he is a lot like Trader Rex, where he just constantly was like mean to you. Now, I'm not the type of person that just will like seek criticism and will be like, I don't like this person anymore, I can't be around them. It's just that, like, when you're constantly insulted over and over and over again, you're kind of, like, yeah, no. It's like, it's back to that thing I was talking about earlier where I was like, I don't really, Like it's that one where where those people were like get a job, where it's like you can, if you watched my, like if you actually watched my channel, you'd know that, hey, you know that yes, I do have a job. That yes, I do have a job. Okay. Which is also a ploy to get people to watch my streams, watch my videos more. But still, it's one that I forgot to trade that. Trade on the way back. But still, like it's like, why? Like, did you like wake up this morning and decide, hey, you know what'd be great is if I chose to insult somebody this morning. I have a like, what do you gain from this? Like, what do you gain? What is it that you gain from doing this? What do you what is it that you get? Reload on the run like a maniac. Hipfire accuracy is improved by 20%. Movement penalty or okay. Hard target. Dodge, weave, and evade. Okay. When moving, take. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna know what we're doing next, but I'm also going to need to eat. I just remembered I need to put this back. I didn't. Need to work out again, but. Okay. Again. Oh yeah, I just remembered one of the topics that I came up with while I was like... Actually, I was moving my car for my sister, and I was thinking at some point, like, why, like, one of the things that came up this morning was Matt, he was like, it was both yesterday and this morning, where Matt was like, oh, it's just one of those more horrible days, like, I lose faith in humanity. Whether it was a joke or not, I started thinking, why do we live, why is the world so bad? Well, for two reasons. One, we live in a broken world, well, because Adam and Eve sinned, and sin affects everybody. And that's what started this entire thing. And second, how many of you guys have played the, hold on, I'm gonna take these guys. Yes, have them distracted. How many of you guys have played Portal 2? Okay, for those of you guys that have played Portal 2, do you remember how the main villain in that one, the Wheatley Core, was trying so hard to prove that he wasn't a moron? Was trying so hard to prove that he wasn't a moron, but in the process, he was destroying the entire facility in the process of doing so. Like, he's trying to prove that he's not a moron, trying to prove that he's not an idiot, but in doing so, he's just, like, destroying everything in the process. that's how I feel that this entire like reason why the entire like world has become this way. Because so many morons in the world are trying to prove that they're not idiots, but in the process they're just making everything worse. In the process they're just making everything so much worse for everyone. Just because they're trying to prove something, just trying to prove that they're not idiots. There are like several other examples about like people trying to prove that they're not idiots and making everything worse, but I feel like I've made my point with the Wheatley Core, where he's destroying the entire facility, desperately trying to prove that he's not a moron, only for him to like just be destroying the entire facility and making everything worse for everyone else. Not to mention, he's also completely ignoring the fact that he's destroying everything in an attempt to prove that he's not an idiot. In an attempt to prove that he's not an idiot, he's making everything worse, and that's basically how I feel a lot of this is. Also, not to mention the fact that there's also a lot of idiots that are in the world that are trying to that are trying to like voice an opinion that either doesn't matter or is just flat out wrong. But because they think it's their opinion, and I've even brought this up in a previous stream, where just because you have an opinion does not mean you are correct. But they want to be right so badly that they will destroy anyone else's opinion just to make them correct. Just to make themselves correct. They'd rather other people suffer than for themselves to be wrong. It's not even just morons, it's just narcissists, people who are way too full of themselves, who would rather other people suffer and or die than for themselves to be wrong. To prove my point, how many people got offended from this? I'm gonna bring up a video. I'm gonna do something real quickly. Hold on. Okay. Okay, here's the thing. Um. Oh damn. One moment. Hello, cat. Wish for sleep. Easy. You just want to sleep? Do you want? Do you want outside? If so, I can open the window. Might need this open by the way anyway. So. All right. So. My. No, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this. Fine. Okay, I guess we're not looking for it, but still. But that's how I feel like a lot of people are. They're constant, as I said, they're constantly trying to prove that they're not an idiot, but in the process, they are making things so much worse. Do you just want attention? You just want attention. You just want attention. Okay. Guys, there might be a chance that I'm gonna have to end stream early. There's a good chance that I'm going to have to end stream early. Very good chance. Because we have a cat in here who may want all the attention. It was a specific one. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go into this place. We've been here before. Oh, I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. Okay, we've been here before. We're going to go inside. Go inside. We're gonna just end the stream there. Because as much as I would love to keep going. You know, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys later. I'm sorry, but it looks like that somebody really wants attention, so... there, he just left. But I'll see you guys later. Actually, no, I can't. Okay, so we're on 72, right? Joshua, Samuel 2, Kings 2, Chronicles 2, Nahum, Job, Psalms, here we go. Oh, there he is. Okay. We already did 71 last time, so on 72. And 72 is not that long. Now I know you're thinking, why is that a lot of times whenever you're reading this, you always say it's not that long. Well, it's not because, well, one, it's because, well, my brain doesn't like it when there's too many words. But mostly, well, but that aside, mostly it's because whenever I read the Bible, a lot of people are like, oh, it's gonna take so long. Which is one of the reasons why I'm reading Psalms, because it has so many good messages in here. But they're very short. The longest one is the 119, which... Okay, how many... Which... How long is Psalms 19? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6 pages long. 6 1/4 pages long. 6 and 4 3/4 of a page long. All right. So that is how long that one is. So buckle up for when we get to 119. Psalm 72. Psalm of Solomon. Endow the king with your justice, O God, the royal son with your righteousness. He will judge your people in righteousness, your afflicted ones with justice. The mountains will bring prosperity to the people. The hills, the fruit of righteousness. He will defend the affected, afflicted among the people and save the children of the needy. He will crush the oppressor. He will endure as long as the sun, as long as the moon. Through all generations, he will be like rain falling on a mown field, like showers watering the earth. In his days, the righteous will flourish. Prosperity will abound till the moon is no more. He will rule from sea to sea, and from the river to the ends of the earth. The desert tribes will bow before him, and his enemies will lick the dust. The kings of Tarshish and of distant shores will bring tribute to him. The kings of Sheba and Sheba will, by the way, those are two different words, just so you guys know. It's Sheba and Sheba, S-H-E-B-A and then S-E-B-A. So I'm pronouncing those two differently, okay? Will present him gifts. All kings will bow down to him, and all nations will serve him. For he will deliver the needy who cry out, the afflicted who have no one to help. He will take pity on the weak and the needy, and save the needy from death. He will rescue them from oppression and violence. Precious is their blood in his sight. Long may he live. May gold from Sheba be given to him. May people ever pray for him and bless him all day long. Let grain abound throughout the land. On the tops of the hills may it sway. Yeah, let its fruits flourish like Lebanon. Let it thrive like the grass of the field. May his name endure forever. May it continue as long as the sun. All nations will be blessed through him, and they will call him blessed. Praise be to the Lord God, the God of Israel, who alone does marvelous deeds. Praise be to his glorious name forever. May the whole earth be filled with his glory. Amen and amen. The councils. This concludes the prayer of David, son of Jesse. Oh yeah, David, son of Jesse. That's gonna be it for this episode. That was Psalms 72. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.